I am here. How's it going? Let me do a little look-sees here. I gotta wait for ad. I'm really good at this job. Alrighty. I can hear myself. I don't know if I can hear you, David.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you in Discord. That's very strange.
All right, so we are on my desktop audio, which is never the best thing in the world, but for some reason my Focusrite is not working, so that's always fun. Um, but you know what?
Well, at least we can hear you.
It wouldn't
That's
be
the important
serious.
part.
It wouldn't be serious play without some kind of glitch or mess coming through. So, uh, hello everyone, and by everyone I mean Morgan, who is also the one viewer.
I am the
Um,
one viewer.
and that is okay. Welcome to Fan Game Follies. I am David Kuchik. I am a PhD student here at UW Milwaukee, and I'm in my second year in the English department in Plan H, which is Cinema, Media, and Digital Studies. Now, I'm very tired today, and I'll also be eating some peanut butter.
Nothing wrong with peanut butter.
Not at all.
I am Morgan. I am a cultural anthropology student, master student here at UWM.
Sweet. And would you mind reading the land acknowledgement for us?
Uh, I can indeed do that. So in Milwaukee, we acknowledge that we live and work on traditional Potawatomi, Ho-Chunk, and Menominee homelands along the southwest shores of Michigamme, part of North America's largest system of freshwater lakes, where the Milwaukee, Menominee, and Kinnickinnic rivers meet, and the people of Wisconsin's sovereign Anishinaabe, Ho-Chunk, Menominee, Oneida, and Mohican nations remain present. There you
You're
go.
awesome. Thank you so much for doing that. And also, to just add on to that, um, a awesome indigenous actress and model was at the Met Gala yesterday, and I forgot her name. But just a little shout out to her for doing something great. I'm gonna open up a new window and I'm gonna figure out her name because I do not want to do that as the sole shout out. So Quana Chasing Horse um, is beautiful at the Met Gala yesterday, and she was awesome. So shout out to her. Um, I'm trying to do a little more than just do the land acknowledgement every week. Um, this week was not very successful, but that's okay. Okay. So Morgan, today we're
Tell
going to
me.
be digging a little bit more into Pokemon, and I'm gonna show you and maybe even play some rounds of some fun, kind of fan made, uh, basically battle systems.
Okay.
So have you heard of Pokemon Showdown before?
I think I have. I believe I have watched like Pokemon Showdown showing it to the noobs who are using legendaries. I think that might be on Showdown. I'm not entirely sure,
Sure.
but
Yeah. So it's like this.
crushing noobs.
I have no idea how this website isn't down. Like I have to be convinced that somebody at the Pokemon company must have like greenlit this or something, because it's basically like an online battle sim of Pokemon, where it's not like attached to any of the official games or anything at all. And also they have ads on it, so I don't know how these people are making money. I have a feeling it's connected to Pokemon somehow, but I don't know. That would be a good oral history to look at.
Maybe. Do you want to stream on Discord, or are you gonna just have it on the
Oh, I can stream on Discord too. Let's. I mean,
cool?
hopefully it won't be too much on my
Hopefully,
computer, and if it is, then
we
we
will
can
figure it
just
out.
go from there. Sorry, I'm
All
very
right.
tired. I just read a big thing about history and memory for my media historiography class, so I'm a
Oh,
tad
fun.
tired. But you know what? This game is very chill, very relaxed, so that is okay.
All right.
So what I wanted to point to you is first of all just all the various formats they have that you can battle in. So I'm gonna
Okay.
click on this little format button, and here are all of the various formats you can battle in. And any fan of Pokemon would know that generally how Pokemon works competitively is you either can play in a single battle that's rated or unrated, and then a doubles battle that is rated or unrated. And those are your basically your only four options when it comes
Okay.
to actual like Pokemon battling with the game systems. So like if you have Pokemon Sword and Shield, right? Like those are basically the only options that are available for you. So here on Pokemon Showdown, you basically have a whole bunch of other options for you to choose from. So they have, personally, some of my favorites are the random battles, which I really enjoy, and we might do a couple of those. And they have random doubles battles. They also have random battles from every generation. Um,
Okay.
and then they have just like kind of with the main Pokemon battling system. I mean, Smogon, which this is kind of like related to, basically is kind of the website that's in charge of ranking all the Pokemon. But the ranking for the Pokemon, which puts them either in OU, which is like overused, and then Ubers, which is like the most used, like the most OP, right? And then underused, which is UU, is kind of like the Pokemon that are in the third tier. So it goes Ubers, then OU, then UU, and then rarely used is RU, which is underneath UU, and then never used, which is NU. And then I don't know what PU stands for, but then LC is Little Cup. And so basically, over at Smogon, this website, they keep track somehow of all this metadata of how many of a specific Pokemon is used within rated battles on like Pokemon mainstream games. So, Sword and
Oh,
Shield, all
okay.
that stuff. And based off of the usage percentages in these Pokemon battles, they rate them and put them into these ranks, right? So like in OU, like for the big in Generation 7, where Incineroar was like one of the starter Pokemon, he was like the top of OU. Everybody used him in OU doubles. Right? And because he's like at 70% usage or whatever in OU, that means he's in OU. Whereas other Pokemon, if they only have like a 2% usage in single battles, maybe they are put into like UU instead. And so they have all these kind of weird, I shouldn't say weird, but all these really complex and complicated measuring systems that they use to like rank Pokemon and put them into each category. And what Pokemon Showdown does then is you can build teams in each of those categories. Um, and then basically you like run a check on the team that you built to make sure that they actually qualify for the category. So if you like want to play a UU battle, underused battle, but you accidentally like put an overused Pokemon on your team, it'll automatically tell you like, you can't do that.
Okay.
Um,
And is there
eh,
kind of like a point to that, or like?
it's, I mean, a big thing with Pokemon Showdown is a lot of people test teams on Showdown. So then when they go to like the actual Pokemon tournaments where you can like actually win money and things, right? Then they've already like done testing on them.
Oh,
Ooh.
okay.
Oh, my cat's
That's
making a noise now. Just a second.
oh.
Just a second. I'm gonna go check on my cat. I got him on Saturday, so. Hi. Oh. He just mad at me, then walked away. Um, but yeah, so there's a whole bunch of different things. The ones I want to show you to, Video James Cameron. Hi Cricket, thanks for joining. Sorry for the really bad audio today. My mic is not working, so whoopsie. I think I have to put a new driver in.
It
Um,
doesn't. It doesn't sound that bad. Maybe a little echoey, but it's not too bad.
oh, that's good. It's probably because I'm talking into a wall. There's a wall right in front of me. But anyway, the thing I really wanted to show you today uh, is where the every month on Showdown there are two like specific kinds of formats that they use that actually like alter how you fight. Like they alter either the stats or the abilities or the types of Pokemon in really interesting ways. And so the one I wanted to look at today was the Godly Gift, which is the format, one of the two formats of the month. And so I'm
Okay.
going to click on Godly Gift, and as you can see, I kind of already have a team going. Um,
I see a Rotom, Huchadlore,
yeah,
yes,
Halucha. I have a
Halucha,
Calyrex,
and that's
which is one of the new
Sylveon.
legendaries, and then Sylveon. Yep. And
Okay.
let me pull up Godly Gift. As you can see, I was trying to get this trending on Twitter, but Godly Gift, when I did a hashtag on Twitter, it was not anything good. It's just a lot of religious people. Um,
Yeah.
but if we look at the rules here for Godly Gift, this format is pretty interesting. I love this artwork here. It's just awesome because Arceus is like God, and then Mew is the first Pokemon. So all kinds of
Oh
cute
yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
Um, so the premise is the gods have found favor with your Pokemon. Pick your god of choice and have its incredible powers bestowed upon your team. So you
yeah.
basically
Okay.
choose one Uber Pokemon, and its stats get distributed based on how you have your team lined up in Showdown. So it takes the base
Oh.
stats of whatever Uber Pokemon you choose, and then whatever Pokemon's in the first slot gets that Uber Pokemon's HP stat. And whatever Pokemon's in the second slot gets that Pokemon's attack stat. And so like it only adjusts one stat per Pokemon, but depending on which Uber Pokemon you choose, and then which stat you give to your other Pokemon, right? It can really buff up your team, right? So like Lunala here, just as an example, Lunala, which is one of the Pokemon from Gen 7, has a really good special defense stat, and Cloyster has a really good defense stat, but a terrible special defense stat. So by putting Cloyster in slot 5 here, it inherits Lunala's really OP special defense, so then you have like a really good wall there in
Interesting.
Cloyster. So it
I
kind of
agree, Cricket. It's funky.
yeah, it's funky,
It's
and so
funky
like
monkey.
you can kind of adjust how some of your Pokemon are used, right? Like you can change Corviknight from like a defensive Pokemon into a sweeper, or you could change a sweeper usually like Cloyster and make it like a tank. So it gives you some interesting options, and what's also funny about this too is that the actual like oh hi, Tony's taking a video of me because I'm such a nerd. He's making fun of me. Um, but what's interesting then is that because these formats become popular, right, and they're used and reused, they actually get their own rankings too. Um,
Oh, interesting.
so then like within this fan format, then you get a ranking of like all the legendaries you could use. Right, so they have like them spaced out with S, A, B, C rank and all that stuff. And then they also have Pokemon of like what normal Pokemon should you use that would receive the Uber Pokemon
I
stats.
see. I see. So it's kind of interesting. Like the format is made, and they're like, "Oh, that's kind of an interesting format. Here's the format." And then because it's used and analyzed and stuff, people end up um, like theory crafting around it and
Mm-hmm.
finding the most optimal builds in
Yep.
this in this build that is supposed to just be like a fun, interesting, weird format is then gets like taken away and optimized
Yep.
out. It's something that I see a lot in like Final Fantasy where or like Final I mean, a lot of like Fire Emblem or anything that has stats associated with it is it's like, well, what if I don't? What if I just want to be in casual formats? But then all the theory crafters are like, why don't you want to play optimally? you
Yeah.
know?
Right. So it's like so you're at this interesting it's this interesting mix where you have and it's like kind of meta a little bit, right, where you have like the meta game of Pokemon, right? Which is like the OU ranking, the UU ranking. That's called the meta game, right? Because
Hmm.
in the actual Pokemon world, like in the games themselves, they don't have any of those rankings. But the rankings basically came about because fans ranked them, and so when you go to tournaments now for Pokemon, like official Pokemon games, you see OU teams all the time, right? Because that's the teams that people know work the best.
Yeah.
So that's one of the meta games of Pokemon, right? It's just like the ranking, just like with you know any other kind of game, like fighting game, but then also a lot of RPGs, are the same way too, like you mentioned with Fire Emblem.
RPGs, anything that you can somewhat customize, I think,
Hmm.
like customize your team or building a deck
Hmm.
or anything like Magic has a name for people who quote unquote net deck, which is looking up what decks are the best and just building that,
Yep.
um, compared to building decks outside of that, just or just buying the best cards and putting them in a deck, sort of thing.
Yeah, yeah, and so
But
so like that's like the one level of metagame, right? Is that deck building, right? Or the community
mhm.
that is formed around analyzing. I mean, I almost kind of want to say like historiography almost of the game, right? Of like what works best and how it
Yeah,
develops over time.
and there's always definitely a history component to it because like I'm gonna say for Magic because it's what I know. There's like a
Yeah, no,
history
of
of like
course.
people talking about like, oh, Termagoyf on X round, or oh, Jace the Mind Sculptor. Jace the Mind Sculptor isn't. It's still a very good card, but it's no longer a good card. But it lives in infamy because it broke the format. So it's like, oh, everyone, speaks cards that broke the format, even though they aren't the same anymore because the format adjusted around them. Certain things get banned, etc. So people still think these cards are really powerful, but they're actually not anymore. But because of that, history lives on. So,
Yeah, and you get this. So then, right, the next layer is, based off of the Pokemon game, then you develop your own format. So in this case, the Godly Gift, right, where we're
mm,
like we're no longer interested not in just like um, in just analyzing what's effective in the game as it is, right? But we're interested in
yeah,
changing what is the game as it functions, right? So
yes,
how it does the team building aspect of a game then become gamified in a way,
yeah,
or at least has a different direction in it. So team
yeah,
building
or
is
it gives you like a different challenge to team building.
yeah, yeah. And so like team building is no longer about synthesis in a specific format as we're used to, right? It's like it's maybe not as important to have like a wall and a hazard setter and like a rapid spinner and all that stuff as it is in Pokemon, but now it's all about stat optimization, which serves a different purpose in Gen 8 versus Gen 7. Right, just like with Magic, right? Certain
Hmm.
stats and certain attributes and abilities are better in certain generations of games than others.
Yeah,
And then you have another layer of meta-ness on it where that new format then becomes also part of this ranked system, right? So it's no longer ranking the Pokemon game itself, but you're finding rankings within the fan-made formats. So it's all this really interesting development and like metadata and all this stuff with these
yeah,
things.
yeah. It's like it's also when you're like, oh, I want to put in underused, or I want to do it in overused, etc. Like that ability, the restricting of what you can make or challenging yourself is interesting. Like when people run RPGs, like, oh, I'm gonna do like a all ice run in Pokemon, or
Mm-hmm.
I'm only going to do like Nuzlocke challenges and stuff. That's always been around for Pokemon. And I know like in Magic, like they're only commons or only uncommons called Popper, um, sort of
Yeah,
thing. But it's interesting to see what fun challenges people build for themselves.
totally. And something that I think is so I kind of just want to go to my team builder just so
All
then
right.
we can kind of see some of my thought process. So like I'm really thinking through how to because what I usually end up doing is I just make a bunch of sweepers and then that never works, right? So I want to do some hazard control. I want to do some I want to have some sweepers. In this case, Halucha, because its speed is really good, but its attack isn't as good. So now I have Hawlucha in the attack spot. Um,
Ah.
because Calyrex Ice, which is one of the new legendaries, right? That
Mm-hmm.
attack is its best stat. So if I have Hawlucha in the attack slot in my team builder, it'll get that even better attack, which is good for me. Whereas Rotom Wash here has really good defense stats, not as good of an HP stat. So I'm going to put him in the HP category here. So then I can really set him up to be much more effective of a like toxic staller than
Okay.
before. So
Now you
actually,
need
I
to
might
add
want
like.
to do Ice Beam there.
Do you need to
Oh,
add
I can't.
more?
Yes, so I need to add 2 more. Let's just do Thunderbolt for now and see what happens. So I still need to figure out what I'm doing with Sylveon. Because that I'm not exactly sure with. But right now I have 3. I don't have any special attackers really, so that was going to be my next thing, which is why I was thinking of adding a Sylveon. So I'll bring Sylveon back here. Um,
Okay.
and let's see. I was thinking of putting Sylveon in the defense slot because its HP and its special defense is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And so putting Sylveon in the defense slot would just give it a little more longevity and that kind of stuff. So what I might do then is I'll have Hyper Voice Calm Mind, which is good. And then I might do some. Let's do a little Wish Protect combo. Let's just see what happens.
Let's just
Why not?
see.
Why not? And I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna do that. Actually, no. Let's go back. Let's go back. Oops. Yeah, let's do physically defensive item. I can't do a leftovers again, so we're gonna do a. We're gonna do a berry. We're gonna do and a guava berry. Why not?
Why not?
Why not? Oh wait, Calyrex has it. Shoot, that's why. Um, maybe Ayapapa. Yes, Ayapapa berry. Perfect. So now I need to make sure to move Sylveon right into the right slot. So we're gonna move Sylveon up there into the defense slot. Let's see, what else am I gonna do? Calyrex is fine. I think Calyrex is good in the special attack spot because none of my Pokemon really need his special attack stat because it's so bad. So next up is special defense, and I think I might try doing what I mentioned before. I might do. I'm gonna try doing some. Who should I do? Let's try a. We're gonna try a No, we're gonna try a Melmetal. I believe I can choose him. So that's nope, we're not gonna do that. Sorry, stream. This is obviously very exciting to all of you.
Very exciting.
Very exciting. We're gonna try a. We're gonna do the cloister. Why not? Let's try it. Might as well. And we'll do the skill link because that hits multiple times, which is always good. So we're gonna do. Actually, no. This will be our hazard controller. So we're gonna do some spikes. We're gonna do some toxic spikes. We're gonna do a I don't think I can do stealth rock. Nope. So we're gonna do rapid spin, and
Rapid spin.
we're gonna do some. Just to be fun, we're gonna do explosion.
All right. All right.
There we go. And we're just going to be dumb and just have some fun with it. So let's
That's
look at the
what
berries
Pokemon's all get.
again. It's all about being dumb and having fun with this format. I'm going to do the Figgy Berry on that one. And our last one will get the speed stat. And I actually have the Trick Room on Calyrex just so I can have a good slow attacker. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a normally very fast Pokemon and put them in the low speed stat so then they can work well with the Trick Room. So let's
Okay.
do a Tapu Koko. Let's do it. We're going to do an Electric Surge, and this will be our special attacker. So Dazzling Gleam. Let's do a little Grass Knot. We'll do we'll do a little Thunderbolt, and we'll do a we'll do a Volt Switch. Why not? So we're actually going to do a slow sweeper. So we'll do lots of special attack and then lots of HP. We'll do plus on the special attack. And we'll do a minus on the speed. So we don't need that fast. And then we're going to do a little Life Orb action. And we're going to call it good. Alright, so what should I name my team, Morgan?
I don't know.
We'll just do Sirius underscore P. Because that's an homage to my Majora's Mask playthrough where I could only fit Sirius underscore P. Thank you for the 4 viewers that are here. I'm making a very bad Godly Gift team in Pokemon Showdown, and I'm probably going to lose all my games, but that's okay, because it's all about having fun and just being dumb and talking about the meta-ness of fan games and fan cultures. So we're going to validate this to make sure everything works. So this is nice. I'm not sure how, like, who's in charge of this or how they manage all this metadata, but they're able to validate for all of these formats, which is just crazy. Like if I tried to bring a Gen 7 Pokemon into a Gen 5 battle, it would know to automatically not let me do it. So pretty cool.
Yeah.
Also, I'm eating some peanut butter.
Awesome.
So let's try doing some battling. Why not?
Alrighty.
Oh, and this is so cute. I think this is really nice. At the beginning of the top team builder, it always says, "Did you have a good day?"
Hi, did you?
And yes, my day was pretty good, or no, it wasn't great. I'm gonna do a little smiley.
I'll be back in just a second. I gotta go.
No. All right, we're gonna try doing this. We'll see what happens. If anybody has any pointers or tips in the chat, please let me know, because I do not know what I'm doing with this. So this will be fun. Maybe I should check out the metagame while Morgan's gone. Let's see if anybody's actually on the ladder right now. We'll see. Or I should say on the.
All right, back.
Awesome. I'm not getting in a battle with anyone right now, which is strange. We only have 25 minutes left. I need to do a battle.
You need to do at least a battle.
At least a battle. And if not, we can always do a free-for-all random battle, which is also very fun.
Mm-hmm.
But
so also, what you were doing, like building the team and stuff, it's really interesting because like this just looks so complicated to me.
It is
like
very complicated.
Like I could probably be like, okay, I want to play Sylveon and get these moves. And maybe I could pick out an ability that would synergize, maybe. But like when you were like, oh, I'm gonna do this for this Ivy and that for this Ivy, I'm like, I was lost. And so it kind of shows like the layers of knowledge that you get, you know.
Yeah, it's crazy how like deep the system goes, right? And again, what's really cool and awesome about Pokemon Showdown is it'll automatically like show you spreads that will be effective, based off of the move sets and the abilities and the items you have, right?
Mhm.
So like it'll automatically be like, oh, with the weakness policy and all these moves, Halucha is probably going to be a fast physical sweeper, so that's what we're going to give you, right?
Mhm.
So it's just pretty cool how they've developed this.
Yeah.
We're actually going to do a little. Ooh, here we go. Never mind. Okay, so
There's a battle.
analyzing this team, we can see that the Godly Gift is coming from the fourth slot here. So Zekrom Black here in the middle of the fourth one.
Mm.
So it'll be interesting to see what happens. I'm gonna lead. It seems like his team isn't going to be all that fast, so I don't really need to lead with Calyrex to set up anything. So I'm gonna just do Cloister and just see what happens. Ooh, that's not very good for me. But let's do a Toxic Spikes and see what happens here. I know I'm faster than that Pincurchin, which is all I need. Ooh. Whoopsie. Okay. So we are gonna do then we're gonna switch into Sylveon. Because Pincurchin is a special attacker, so we'll do some Sylveon action and see what happens. Alright, I'll do a Wish. Wish is an interesting move because it basically you like send out a wish and then the next turn you recover 50% of your health. Yes.
Okay. All right.
My cat's meowing. What's up, Apollo? Where'd you go? Oh, he left. Okay. I guess we're just gonna keep doing some Calm Minds. Why not? If he's setting up spikes, I'm gonna set up too.
What do spikes do?
Ooh. So spikes, when you come in, it depends on how many layers of spikes you do, but basically one layer of spikes takes away 1/8 of your health every time you come in. You like bring a Pokemon in, and then 2 spikes takes away 1/6 of your health, and then 3 spikes takes away 1/4 of your health when you switch in. So this currently isn't good for me because I've got 3 spikes set up on the field.
Okay.
But I have one thing of toxic spikes on his side, which means that he'll get poisoned. Not badly poisoned, but just normal poisoned whenever he switches in.
Okay.
Until he brings in, of course, his Nihilego. But that's okay, because I kind of purposely chose to slack off Cloister anyway. Anyway, we're going to do a Hyper Voice here. Hey. See, and we can see that defense stat is super huge for Sylveon too. So right now, it's at 100% health, right? And it's super tanky because it has a very high special defense and a very high defense stat. It also has that Wish on it. So it's going to be a very nice Pokemon to have.
Yeah.
So Crawdaunt is currently faster than me because of Godly Gift. Usually he would probably be slower. But because of Godly Gift, he's a little bit faster than me, so I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen. But again, because I have that higher defense stat, I'm not quite as worried. So I'm just going to do a Hyper Voice and see what happens. Hey. There we go. I'm doing much better than I thought I would.
Yeah. Sylvia is just like, I'm going to bop things.
Yes. Okay, Victini's probably gonna. Its attack stat is very high, so we'll see what happens. I'm gonna do a little wish.
Ooh.
That Papa Berry is gonna save me here. There we go. And we're gonna do another Hyper Voice.
Oh.
Cool. He gave up,
Interesting.
apparently. He forfeited.
Oh.
I won the battle. I won the match.
Well, there you go.
There we go. I'm so fancy. I'm so wonderful.
He
Let's try
just
one
gave
more of
up
these. Why not?
on your Sylveon. He's just like, I'm done. I don't
Yeah.
want to see this Sylveon.
Yeah, no more Sylveon, please. There's a YouTube producer. Their name is Weedle Twin Needle, and they have um, lots of like dumb little memes in their videos. They make videos mostly about Pokemon Showdown, and the big thing is like Pokemon Showdown Salt, where it's like when people get really mad because you beat them in Pokemon Showdown, because
Okay.
of course they're all like 12-year-olds, right? Um, so one of them is like, how can Sylveon be faster than Dragapult? And like all this just dumb things that are like going through my head at all times when I play on Showdown. Um,
Yeah, and I think it's kind of because Showdown is free, so like if you're a kid and you want to play Pokemon and like you don't see you can't afford to play emulator or something, or the emulation doesn't really make sense to you, like Showdown can be a really great thing to allow you to play Pokemon.
yeah,
Oh, we got a Palkia.
and honestly, like my friends and I, we played a lot on Pokemon Showdown because it's easier to play online with other people. Like you can challenge if you just are friends with someone, then you can just challenge them directly through Showdown, and it's
Are
way
you
easier than playing through the Switch.
are you insinuating that Nintendo has not figured out online gaming?
Yes.
As that is a correct insinuation.
His Sylveon, oh no. All right, let's see. So he doesn't have, he does have a poison type. So we're just gonna lay out our spikes. We're just gonna see what happens. And should I do explosion? I kind of
Is he
want
gonna
to.
kill you? Is he gonna kill you
Well, he's gonna
this
he's gonna make
first
me
turn?
fall asleep here. So I think what
Oh.
he's gonna do is he's gonna switch in. So I kind of
Okay,
want to do
sure.
an explosion. Let's do it.
Yeah, do an explosion.
Oh no.
But at the same time, your guy was gonna be sleeping, so like,
Yeah, that's true.
do they
Um,
have like potions and stuff in Showdown?
Uh, no, you can only use held items.
Ah.
So we're gonna see if this quick attack is gonna kill me. I think it will.
Are
Actually,
you gonna?
I'm gonna bait. Just kidding. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna bait. Okay, there we go.
Okay. Yeah,
I don't know why
you're
I
doing
did
a
that, but
little
it did.
bait and switch.
And I'm gonna do another Calm Mind,
Ooh.
and then I'll do a little Wish.
Oh, he did a little wish.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Wish. And that
Oh.
last resort move is really good. Once you've used all of your moves, then you can use last resort, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna make me sleep. That's okay. I'll just send out another wish and hopefully I'll wake up in one turn. Okay, let's try a little hyper voice. Ooh, this is a good move. I forgot that about the Ditto. Doi.
So Ditto takes on the pluses.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't
it
realize that.
does.
Oh, he woke up.
I wonder how I'm gonna do this then.
He's copied. You're a big guy.
Mm-hmm. I'll do a low wish here just to see what happens.
Critical hit.
No! He
No.
got me. They got me, girl. Okay. I'm gonna do a. I'm gonna bring in my. So Sylveon was 156. So I'm gonna bring in my Halucha here. Just doing some acrobatics. Hopefully it'll take him out. Shoot! Never mind. I think I'm screwed. That's okay.
I love this washing machine, Roton.
Wait, oh. Oh, he's choice scarfed. Yeah, I'm screwed. All right, so I'm forfeiting because I'm screwed. Um,
Ah.
So we're gonna do one more, and then I
Okay.
have to go
What's
back
it?
to writing a little reading response.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tasty.
So he also has Calyrex Ice as his Pokemon.
But there
Um,
isn't larvae a.
yeah, that's what I thought too, but apparently he's not, which is
Oh,
strange.
oh, maybe he's one of those weird legendaries like Lucario that like they're not technically legendaries, but
Yeah,
you only get one in game. Maybe. I don't know.
yeah, I'm not sure. Right, I'm just gonna bring out my Cloyster. I just like leading with Cloyster. It's just fun.
You
Um,
want the meme of Cloyster to work.
I want the meme of Cloyster to work. My very very stupid meme strat of this.
All right. I believe in you,
In
Cloyster.
case you guys couldn't tell, I am very tired today. I'm very tired. Um, you know what? I got up my layer of toxic spikes, and that's all that matters. I'm guessing he's choice banded, probably. So,
What's choice band?
choice band locks you into only using one move, but then it's powered up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So let's try bringing in.
Well, oh, I don't know if Rotana has any water moves. It was like water
Hmm,
and rock,
yeah,
but
I don't have any rock resist, unfortunately. But you know what I might. Oh wait, he's in at the attack position. Shoot. Let's do Rotom, and I think he'll just get scared and get out of here. Hopefully. Um, so we're gonna do a little substitute to punish him trying to switch out into a new Pokemon. Oh, never mind. He used Hone Claws anyways, which is totally fine. I'll use my Thunderbolt now, and hopefully it can at least paralyze him. Maybe. All right. Let's see. Oh,
oh, well,
Shnikes.
that happened.
That happened. Let's see if these rock slide can take me out now. Ooh, thank goodness. This guy's bulky.
He is a washing machine after all.
Yeah, I think it's because he's got that 403 HP now. That helps a lot. All right, we're gonna do a little substitute here. Shoot, never mind. Okay, so now we've got Golisopod, Bug, Water. We know that Bug is bad against Sylveon. So what I might be able, well, I could do the weakness policy, Halucha though, but he probably doesn't have anything that would affect me. Let me think. Let's do a little Sylveon action. Let's bring Sylveon back. Let's just see what happens. Why not?
Let's just see.
Let's just see what happens. Thank you, everyone who is watching or tuning in the background for just hanging out with me for an hour.
Yeah.
I feel like I gotta
Fun.
find a better time slot. I feel like usually people like watching at night, so, but maybe not.
Maybe not 8, like maybe like 6 to 7. Watch while you're playing, like watch while you're eating dinner.
Yeah, maybe I should try going a little sooner.
Yeah.
All right, let's do
I don't
another
know if you're
Calm
a night
Mind.
owl, but I'm like up until.
I'm usually not. I used to be, not as much now that I'm living with Tony. What the? Oh, it's got the defense stat. Okay, let's just keep doing some Calm Minds and see what happens. Oh right, it has the Quiver Dance, doesn't it? All right, now we're really gonna see what happens. I have a feeling that I'm gonna be screwed here.
Yeah.
You know what? It's okay. It's okay.
He's debating.
Yeah. Let's see. So 386. Oh, yep. I'm screwed. I'm very screwed. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Let's just bring in Calyrex and just see what happens. I am very screwed. Everyone,
This
I'm
is
very
fine.
screwed.
This is fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm done. So we're gonna do a little forfeit again because I'm bad. All
Why
right,
don't we do like a random battle?
let's do it. Let's do a little random doubles, and this will be our last little battle before we go. I want to do some kind of like interview with the people that run this, but I also just like don't know if they would be willing to do it. I don't know, but I think it would be really interesting to figure out like the history of this thing.
Yeah. Well, it's also like, how do they? Has Nintendo send them cease and desist? Like
Yeah, I just
all
don't.
that. Like it's very confusing.
And to me, it's like I don't know how they wouldn't have gotten one.
Hmm.
It just seems like because it's so much taken, from the Pokemon world, obviously. And I'm sure they get so much traffic that Nintendo doesn't get because it's so much more, effective.
But at the same time, like if it's not necessarily like ruining their numbers, because if you want to play actually like competitive, you have to go to the actual like Pokemon tournaments.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like similar. I feel like it's not quite as, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not
Okay, we
sure.
got
It's a little funky.
a little
So
funky. A little funky. I like that Regigigas is just hanging out, standing there because he has slow start.
yep, slow start. We gotta love him. What if I have a Wobbuffet? No.
Wow, Buffett. He's like one of my favorite
Wow.
characters. Favorite Pokemon.
We're gonna
He's
do.
not great, but I love him.
He's cute. He's very cute.
What's your pet Pokemon?
My
Like
pet. Well, my favorite Pokemon is uh Heracross.
Heracross.
Yep, but I
Okay.
don't know what I would do for a pet Pokemon. That's an interesting question.
Oh, I meant like pet, like as a Pokemon that you always really kind of want to put in your team,
Oh,
even if
Heracross
it's
then.
not, even if it's not the best
Yeah,
Pokemon.
I love Heracross.
Everyone has their like in Magic like pet card
Hmm.
where it's not a great card, but you just love it. Like you like it for some reason. Maybe it's the art, or has a funny title, or it just does a meme, just something really weird on the card. Um, and it's not good. It's not a good card. It's usually a waste of a card slot. But you always want to put it in there. All right.
Yeah, I love Heracross. I would put him in everything if I could.
You got a Mimikyu. You got a Kingler.
They're both paralyzed. Oh, because of the Regigigas. So, if anyone is interested in helping me write about the lieu de mémoire for my history media historiography class, I'll be doing that after this, which will be fun.
You're
Um,
just sitting there like, I'm just gonna be on stream while I'm writing this. You guys can
basically,
proofread as I'm writing.
you guys can read my discussion post. Apparently, it's not supposed to be like super stressful, but I also just like don't know the professor's expectations. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
it's the first 2 or 3 weeks
Yep.
when like grades haven't come in for the thing, and you're like, did it do well? Did he like
Yeah. Did
it?
I do the thing?
And if they don't do grades very often, you're like, okay, do I do something bad for 4 weeks in a row before they tell me I'm doing something bad? Oh, Regigigas
Yeah,
has
we'll
has
see. He, I love how it says he finally got
oh
his act together. It's my favorite
I
thing.
love it.
Okay. I feel like I'm gonna lose this too. I'm just so tired. It's like I can't think properly.
No.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be screwed again. Oh, it's okay. We're gonna do some charm on Regigigas. Actually, no. Do a Draco. Drop a Draco on Basculin and do a charm on Regigigas. There
All
we go.
right, all right.
Oh man. We're gonna do an encore.
What does
Yeah.
Encore do?
It forces the Pokemon to do like the same move for like 4 turns, I think. And
Oh.
there's another move you can use called Torment, where they can't use the same moves twice in a row. Um, so it adds an interesting element to it where you're like, well, you can, use it at some points, but not others, and it adds, a new rhythm to the battle, which is always a welcome change.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna lose. I'm sorry, stream. I'm very tired. I think,
It's
yeah,
okay.
I might try moving it up a little bit so I'm not quite as tired next time. That
Yeah.
that would always be good. Um, I work at the writing center till 4, so
Ooh.
guys, I'm gonna forfeit again. I'm sorry. You can
You
judge me
can't
all you
handle you
want.
can't handle the
All the
defeat.
2 people watching me, I'm sorry. That's gonna be it for the show today. I'm just tired. Also, I want to go see
Alrighty.
my kitty for a little bit, and then I have to write my response by 11:59 p.m. So
Okay.
it's not gonna take that long, but I'm
We're
gonna
gonna do this
be.
next week. Are we gonna do more Pokemon next week? Or how?
I need to figure it out. I'm gonna be at my sister's wedding this weekend, so maybe on the car ride there I can think of something. If you Morgan, or obviously whenever Ren decides to join us again, if you have anything that you would want to look at, right, or because you know lots of stuff about Final Fantasy and that kind of thing. If you have anything you want to show me, we can always talk about that too.
Yeah.
I would love
Maybe.
to
Mayhaps.
expand my horizons because I'm so in the Nintendo land of it all. So,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
but yeah, that is going to be it for Fan Game Follies today. Thank you for being here on this very relaxing and very tired stream, and we will see you next time.
Yeah. Bye, stream.
Bye, everyone.